it today?
It was good. It was good. It's probably the end of that race was probably the hardest race I've ever had to drive because we kept having the cautions, and then the track's wet, and you're leading, and I couldn't see where anybody was running, and so you just had to kind of figure on how much it's going to wash on over here, and he was better than me getting around one. So one time he started to get under me, so coming off I just kind of held him down to bind his car up so I could get to run for down here, and it was a hard race. I mean, Mark done a great job. He was coming.
Do you think he drove you fair?
Yeah, he drove me. Couldn't ask for a better drive that he did. He done a great job.
Right. Was it worth the trip today?
Oh yeah, it was worth the trip today. I really had a good time.
I'm gonna ask you one more time about RaceSavers and how you think it's saving racing.
It's probably going to be the future of racing, if I had to guess. I mean, everybody else has pretty much priced themselves out of business, and the motor in that car we built in 2003, and we've done nothing to it since 2003. I mean,
it's winning races,
and it's still running.
Yeah.
I mean, it won today.
Yeah.
So how many other show me an F1 motor that ain't been took apart since '03 or any motor?
Right.
I mean, you can run a long time on that motor. So, yeah, I think it's the way to go.
All right, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Okay, let me get you behind the National Guard. Okay. Let me get your full name.
Darren Bolak, 44.
How you spell Bolac?
B-O-L-A-C.
Okay. How was it today?
It was a blast. You kind of expect it every time I come up to French's track to have a race like this. It's a lifetime of fun, something you'll never forget.
How was it today on the wet track? I mean, it looked at some point it didn't look like we were going to race today.
I don't know if I can even drive on slick tracks. Been trying to do it since I've been running with VSS. But wet tracks, I can get around. But these guys are tough. They're all tough, especially when you get up top and when you watch Watkins walk away. I can't believe we caught him, to tell you the truth. So I think he had a little trouble at the end. And Watkins always races you clean. I tried to pass him last race we had, 2011, on the outside, and never got it, but we got it this time, so it's a good deal.
Your car number was?
44.
44, oh yeah. All right, let's talk a little bit about RaceSavers. How do you feel about this program?
I like it, for sure. French Grimes, the whole group. Tom Warwick, I think he's stepping down. I think that's a big deal that he's going out. Never really got to race a whole lot in PA, off and on. He allowed me to come up, good deal. But RaceSavers, definitely, I believe, is the future. It's we're all a little strapped for money and this and that, and French and the people behind him have made a place that we can race and be able to afford to do it. Just like Gerald said, I think he said 2003 motor was built. This motor we won was built in 2004, Schultz, PA. Meyer's team ran for 2 years. Then I picked it up used. I sold stock car stuff to go sprint car racing, and it's the same stuff. So it's a cheap way to go really fast.
Right. I've heard some of you folks had Bush offers and didn't take it.
Not me.
Yeah.
I wish I had Bush offers, but no, not me.
Okay. All right. I'm trying to find out more about the story. Thank you so much.
Sure. One more thing. Okay. Just a big deal to me, and probably explain a little bit about the little Mark Martin picture.
Okay. Sure.
We lost Mr. Balance. It's my boss for 17 years. He's been sponsoring this car. And I missed his funeral yesterday for one reason, and that's to win this trophy. And I get to bring it home to his son. His son gave me that picture to put at the house, thinking I was going to be at the funeral yesterday. Didn't tell him I wasn't going to make it. But I just called him and told him we're bringing home the trophy. And he's as choked up as I am, and I don't want to cry anymore. So it's a good deal. You don't hear about 17 years worth of sponsorship in small-time racing, and he stuck behind us. And I was talking to him as fast as I could drive the last 5 laps, so I think he was with us. Cool deal.
Thank you. Pretty hot out there today, wasn't it?
Yeah, we had the car to beat all weekend, I think, and just bad luck, I guess. Took me out.
Now, I heard some people. They said, "Man, you're going so fast. They got to take that guy." I actually heard that.
Really?
Yeah, that's what people were saying.
They taked it before the race, so they can take it again if they want to.
Right. How did the track feel?
The track was awesome. French does an awesome job every year here. The rain hurt it a little bit, but as far as speed, you couldn't hardly beat this track. It was great.
Right. Are you smiling because you're part of the RaceSaver program?
I'm smiling just because French puts on such a good show here, and being part of RaceSaver, it really is affordable racing for the little guys that still race. I mean, super hard. I mean, we race as hard as anybody, even the outlaws. So,
Right.
I mean, we race hard. I mean, as you saw,
Yeah.
I mean, we put on sometimes better shows than the big guys do. So, I'm proud to be part of RaceSaver. French, Tom retired this year, and they do a wonderful job. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else, and if I could afford it, maybe a 410, but I can't. So, I'm going to be racing these.
Okay. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. How was that today?
It was pretty nice. The second set of twin 25s. First set we kind of got a little slimy. We got into a tangle up to halfway through the race. We busted up a front axle and a W-link and a couple other things, but came out the second set and started 17th and got the second. I'm pretty pleased with that. French puts on a good show down here. This is a nice track, the second set. I couldn't ask for a better track to come out here and race on. There's a lot of passing, and you can put it anywhere on the track that you wanted to, and you can pass people. So
Right.
I was pretty impressed.
How about being on the RaceSavers program? Because we're doing a little bit talking about that a little bit. Do you feel like it's a good deal?
Yeah, I think it's a good deal. It keeps all these low buck guys that they want to race, but they can't afford to go up to bigger classes, and it keeps everybody competitive and keeps everybody narrows it down to people that it's so tough that you can narrow it down to who can drive better and who has better control of the cars and who can hit the setups better. But altogether, it's a great class. I'm part of it, and French puts on a heck of a show down here. This is our first year down here. I'm proud to be a part of it.
Thank you, sir. Yep. Okay. Man, you're on the top of it most of this day.
Well, I was trying. Car was a little tight getting in. I had to use the brake a lot. But once I got up high, I really felt out the lunch. But if I could get it in low, I was doing real good.
Right. Did you know they were coming after you?
I knew they were right there. I seen their front end a few times, and I knew it would just be a matter of time.
The cautions, do you think that hurt your day a little bit?
No. If anything, it helped me.
Okay.
Yeah, I knew Mark was right behind me for the longest time, and I knew eventually he was going to get me. And then down here on between 3 and 4, Cody, I skated up, and I knew Cody was right there. And
But you didn't give it up.
oh no, you can't.
Yeah. How you feel about this RaceSaver program? Is this
It's an awesome program. It's an awesome program. For the budgeted racer, this is where it's at. You can't run big sprints without some sort of sponsorship. Just the local blue-collar guy can do it.
I think y'all have as much fun, aren't you?
Oh, it's a blast. It's a blast.
Right. One of the things I noticed is everybody seems to get along with this, and that's kind of amazing because I've covered some short track racing, and it's not always that way.
Good people, good friends. It's just a lot of fun getting together, having a good time.
Awesome. Yeah. Appreciate it, man.
Thank you.
Okay.